Breaking news. Please stand by for another C2C World News Now current event. Hello, today is Wednesday, and this is the 14th day of September 2016.
You can tell by the way she's driving, the impairment must be pretty good here because she's not controlling this car very well. Coming to the curb, sliding along. I'm going to slide around here, get lined up with you. Okay, now U-turn back on Imperial, back towards Vermont, and really working its way along. And continuing now eastbound back on Imperial towards Vermont. Yeah, just when we thought this thing was over. Now coming up to a stale red here on the brakes, slamming on the brakes, coming to a stop. Now we'll see what happens here with if she gives up or not. And if LAPD was on it here, I guarantee you she should very easily get out in front and start throwing spike strips so they can't get away. Going to watch for another LAPD area unit that's working in the area, and keep an eye on them. I got to drop back down. So yeah, it's been a real tight area to work in for us, but she has been really just terrorizing this neighborhood and zipping around like that. Now we can see her looking into that rear view mirror, looking back at the officers. At this point, all need to do is get out and give up, area to work in for us. Not going to get away from these two area units that are overhead, terrorizing this neighborhood, as well as you know, the ground units here who are on her. So we're just going to hang here and keep an eye on it. There she goes again, off again. LAPD trying to get ahead of her here on the other side of the street, through it, Vermont here, back eastbound Imperial, really racing along. So this is a very, very unusual pursuit with this, with their suspected drunk driver here. It started in northeast here just before 11 o'clock. Okay, through the intersection here, completely blacked out, just zipping through that intersection. People have no idea this little car is coming up on, and now coming up to the, looks like it's going to be Figueroa, which will be the next street.
Will you authorize pit?
And as it comes up to Fig on a red light, coming up down the curb line through the intersection.
Absolutely.
And man,
48 can get
and now coming up to
pit
the
when it's appropriate.
110 freeway, passing under the 110 freeway.
With the spike.
Here we
and
go.
Also, can you advise all
this
the
lady here just exhibiting all kinds of strange
of
actions here as she's zipping along, you know, slowing down, stopping now, crossing through on another red here, continuing on as we work our way eastbound Imperial. LAPD still behind her, just with 5 units. They have normally 3 units in their pursuit units, but right now the other units have caught up and are kind of hanging back. Now that her speed's up again, traffic's starting to move. She's passing cars on the left, zipping through that intersection. I believe that was Main Street, or Broadway actually, going through right there. And as we continue on, we'll hit Main Street, will be the next one. And okay, and we're going to keep an eye on this and stay with us on KTLA.com. We'll continue following this pursuit. Let me send it back down to you.
All right, Tim, thank you. Tim is going to stay over this pursuit as we go off air, but we are going to continue following this online on KTLA.com, where you can watch it there streaming live.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you on KTLA.com.
Unit number 6, there's a previous call there from July. It was about a mother that was...
our count, since we've been covering this.
Just the 3 units and myself. All other units back out of the pursuit.
Cameras picked it up, and there they go again.
What
we're getting now from the LAPD is confirmation that this woman is wanted for a DUI. And this would explain, to some extent, the erratic behavior that we're seeing as she continues eastbound on Imperial. She passed Main about a couple of minutes ago before the stop. And I believe still going on Imperial. And we're going to just kind of keep an eye on this and see where this all ends up. It's a 1989 to 1993 Honda sedan.
Pulled over onto the
high-performance
curb
vehicle.
eastbound Imperial,
Certainly not going to outrun the police cars. It's not going to outrun the helicopter. You've got, you know, the LAPD is in pursuit. If she strays into another jurisdiction, they'll join it as well. But again, stopping, and we'll see what happens. The first time she stopped, this would be stop number 4. The first time she opened the window, the door, and then got back in, made a decision to not surrender at that time, whether that was a possibility or not. But so far since then, no attempt by this individual to surrender. Do we have JT Alpa?
We do. We have JT
Gas
Alpa
station,
on the
guys.
phone with
Guys,
us.
just
JT,
pull
are
off
you
that
there?
gas station.
Good evening,
Get
guys.
off
We're
the
watching
street there, and I'll let you know if
pursuit
she
here,
starts
South
moving again.
Los Angeles. What a situation! The stop and go erratic behavior, stop and surrender during these stops. But as you said before,
So,
using
still
all the
facing
tools they
eastbound
have,
on
including
Imperial
Airport
to the
Division
east of
and the
Central.
radios to make sure they stay ahead of the suspect, to radio ahead to make sure they're making every step they can to take the suspect into custody. But obviously, an impaired driver not acting very normal, as you will, during this pursuit, trying to stay ahead. You might have seen that black and white zoom by from the right to the left. Probably getting ahead to get some kind of pursuit
Laurel Canyon Boulevard.
Suspect
was last seen heading southbound from 6718 Laurel Canyon. Suspect is a female black, 5'9", 130, approximately age mid-30s, wearing a black coat with a pink scarf, wearing glasses. Weapon used was a kitchen knife.
Took
Weapon
off
still
for a
outstanding.
few feet and then stopped. The good news, of course, given that it's 11:30
East
at
of
night,
Code 6 location,
11:30 and
is,
30
try to
seconds to
stop
be
this,
precise, but
westbound traffic
there's
on
not going to be a
Imperial.
lot of traffic out there. There aren't going to be too many other cars. There certainly shouldn't be very many pedestrians, if any. She's in Watts right now, still on Imperial, eastbound, but again, stopped. Pointing east, but not bound anywhere for the moment. Sitting there, waiting. We're not sure for what, but the fact that this is a person that is suspected of driving under the influence means who knows what sort of behavior will ensue here as we watch this pursuit. It's been erratic. The speeds have been slow. They've been fast. And the good news so far, the fortunate news, Michelle, is that nobody's been hit.
Yes, thankfully, because for a while there it was getting pretty dangerous as she picked up speed on these surface streets in the South LA and Watts area, and had gone through a number of red lights. Fortunately, no collisions, and here we are again, seeing her start up again after, I think that was the fourth stop, starting up again, with police following closely behind, as JT Alpa mentioned. You know, hopefully they'll be able to bring this to an end soon. We do know that this person is wanted for DUI, so very dangerous. JT Alpa, given the speeds, does that make Spike Strip kind of tricky right now?
Location, suspect was a female black, 5'9", 130 pounds, mid-35, full pink scarf, glasses, weapon, uses a kitchen knife and still outstanding. Information on 106394.
On that long string, it's uncertain if she did hit that or not. If she did, it would look like she hit that right front and right rear tires, so we'll see if that has an effect on it. The good thing about those spike strips is it can disable the vehicle very slowly. It doesn't blow out the tires, so at this stop right here, if those long, hollow spike strips made it into those tires, it will slowly deflate those tires, and that would be happening right now. You can see that officers, again, this is what's called a high-risk felony stop. You can be assured that they're shouting commands to her, using the PA, telling her what to do, turn off the car, roll down the window, get the keys out, and surrender. Not really. You can see maybe a left arm coming up there as the door. You see through that window. It looks like it's partially tinted and maybe partially down. But right now, officers are hoping, thinking they may have disabled the vehicle. We'll try again if that was a successful strike. But extremely dangerous, unpredictable. Officers trying to use every intervention technique and tactic they can to make sure that they get her off of the road and into custody. Right now, she may be wanted for driving under the influence, but you never know. Officers never know if there's some sort of other crime that's involved that she may be involved in that they don't know about. So obviously, using every precaution they can with guns drawn. Again, a felony evading suspect situation now, driving under the influence. Blacked out in South Los Angeles here at those speeds and erratic behavior, very dangerous for the community at large.
All right.
The officers have their
also to divert traffic off the freeway or off the conscious so they can not make that westbound turn.
Everybody in the area knows the suspect is coming.
I got to use the right now source to take care of that for you right now.
And if this continues, that everybody in the area knows.
Hey, Roger, and we also have
JT, and what raises the question, Michelle, as we look at this, as we get ready to go off the air here in another minute, but if this person's impaired or believed to be impaired, two deflated tires may not stop her. She may continue to try to drive, which then makes it really dicey because now you've got an impaired driver with a vehicle at the wheel of a vehicle that's very hard to control going around a turn. This is a hopeful sign we're seeing here. The door is opening. Let us see. It looks like 1 foot is out. You can be sure they're shouting commands at this individual right now. 1 foot
Robert,
out.
Sam, Edward,
Officers in that felony stop position that JT described. And we will see how this unfolds. This may end right now, or it may end the way we've seen the other stops where she got back in and drove off.
Well, hopefully this is it, and hopefully she will continue to inch out her body out of that car and not get back in and start up again.
We're streaming live on the web. This is Eyewitness News at 11, but if you want to watch this, you can see it on the web.
She's got 2 in the system, the same name DOB for female black, 54125 brown over brown. The first is 15,000 for 1461.1, the second for 1,500 for 12,500. Seconds, bye. You're clear. DR, please. 14172, 14172. For 172.
34 clear for 2721.
Go ahead.
1010 4 Hope. 7.
There's also a car seat in the back of child's bed.
Well, 28. 10-8 report.
28.
We get to our location, Ventura and Willis.
East outside of Imperial, just west of
When it's possible, if we can get you to stop that north-south traffic on Wilmington, in any event she does take off again, and she's not causing a TC.
Roger, I'm trying to get somebody over there, and is somebody jump forward here and go over to Wilmington and block the north and southbound traffic, and also if you have a spike strip available, respond over there as well. This would be a good spot for a spike strip because it's only 2 lanes right here.
Trying to get a good look. Can you tell from there? I can't tell from here.
Looks like the right front tire is going to be flat.
The RP and business owner again, who states it's an employee who set the alarm off. There's an employee stall sign.
Is the employee still inside?
The 160 medium PR, black shirt and pants in the red apron. Number 2 is no further description. Other comments code 2 incident 6477 RT 1557.
64, that's unclear. They're no longer answering their cell phone.
Copy, the front door is open, but there's several businesses inside. Was a specific street number given, or is this outside front door?
It was given as Suite 100. It's called Nash Business Services.
The street west of Wilmington. Point request the unit to stop northbound traffic on Wilmington.
George 23, show me code 6. I'm okay in Harvard on that 415 man with a gun. Can you do a call back and get a better location?
3 George 23, code 6. I'm okay in Harvard.
OBGYN 1010 North First Street, unit number 5. McLean Street, Atlantic Boulevard, right away.
373, the PR is requesting you meet him at his room 206.
73, Roger.
Southwest Unit 3 George 21, 3 George 21, you're 415 miles a gun. Arthur King at Harvard is now AW shooting just occurred. Suspect shot. Unknown type of air question. Unknown type gun. Team I heard shouting. Now still code units at 6485.
Tenix 18, possible deal in progress, now on Forbes, code 3, incident 6500, D1028.
Southwest Unit 9, code 3, call identify.
March 21, what's PO? We're going to be on Harvard North 16.
Chevrolet, and I'm the Fox.
Correction 3 George 21, Roger.
Tenix 18, responding code 3 from Sherman Wayne and the Hold of Unknown in Ford.
Halo 50, Sherman responding.
50, Roger.
Tenix 18 units responding to the
George
call for
24, 3 George 24,
Forbes. The peer did not have a good visual of the assault. Advised 2 possible suspects. Number 1 was a male and known wearing all white. Number 2 no further description.
East on Imperial on the east side of the street, west of Imperial. Correction, west of Washington. Suspect in custody.
Code 1.
20, clear.
Code 4. George 24, go ahead. I keep getting...
Roger. Verify your counsel and heavy duty tow at your location, the East West Alley, north of MLK, south of Browning. That's what you should have said.
George 24, Roger, but we never requested tow for this location. They will...
An aquatic setter by the
That corner came with...
Code 3 is 507 or 6834.
ADW investigation, Magnolia, and Texas. 244 on King and Harvard. There's going to be no evidence of 415 man with a gun or a shooting.
Minus code 4, Martin Luther King and Harvard.
309 0, code 3, calling Southwest. Hold it.
390, unknown trouble, 4124 West Boulevard. Side location.
Station.
381 is running code 3 from Southwest Station, 24124 West Boulevard.
Imperial 90, Quarter Alpha, watch 7 units upon completion of the calls.
Southwest watch 7 units per Alpha upon completion of calls.
This has been a C2C World News Now current event. Stay safe, everyone.